If you struggle with shyness or social anxiety, check out our free No BS training course with actual useful advice you can do from home. None of that just get out there nonsense. The link is in the description below. For now, let's get to today's question.
It is but easy for an introvert to be happy than to an extrovert. Problem starts with the dealing of people. Everyone have their own perspective, their own habits, different lifestyle. To manage different things with different people sometimes become quite difficult. And being extrovert, you deal with people, more and more people. With the people you to deal, pros and cons too. Introverts don't like talking too much. They like their own company. And according to many researches, people having this taste could be more happy than other one. By surrounding oneself with good books and pets, preferably dogs. Also, social networking sites help a lot. Talking with self, analyzing yourself, etc. are the superpowers that introverts have. Therefore, one must realize their true creative potential and engage in it solely. That will in turn add a new zeal in living the life. But, living happily is the ultimate goal of life, which very few people attain. So all that an introvert can do is to try to somehow adjust with the extroverts and appreciate whatever gets in the way of life. Maybe life can become better and world a happy place. Are you kidding? The less you need human interactions, the happier you are and the simpler your life is. I've always been an extrovert, but I'm also shy, so for a long time I thought I was an introvert. As such, I should be happy being by myself, right? Wrong? I never knew why I was not at peace as others were when they were alone for a long time. I like traveling a lot. I like moving around a lot. I've lived in 5 different countries so far. But loneliness and boredom were following me everywhere. Sure, I made friends, very good friends, but there were always moments of boredom and loneliness I couldn't explain. Then I did a professional personality test with a counselor, and guess what? I was an extrovert. I told my friends that. This surprised me. But it surprised none of them. They've always thought I was an extrovert. Ha, you could be so wrong about yourself. Now I embrace human interactions and actively sought them out. However, I realized why I don't quite enjoy solo traveling. And I now know no amount of practice is going to help me enjoy it. So now I need travel companions. But it ain't easy. I have more time, money and energy than most of my friends apparently. I'd like to move to another country, again, but my husband is not keen. And it'd be lonely without him, so I stay put. I'm not happy without other people. I wish I were. Imagine how freeing that would be. How can an introvert live happily in today's world? Being an introvert is a valid way of life. There are many ways to find happiness without giving in to the expectations of others. Keep a list of your boundaries in relation to what drains or energizes you and respect these limits and boundaries. Find what truly makes you comfortable and happy. Even if others want to convince you to do otherwise. Try not to let the views of society force you to change into something you're not. Explain to friends and family what being an introvert means to you. Enjoy your introvert-geared hobbies. Make friends and socialize in ways that work for you. And most importantly, accept your introversion as part of who you are. By becoming an ambivert, i.e. mixed qualities of an introvert and extrovert, you will never get the true justice and value for your work, thoughts and personality if you cannot bring it properly in the world. Because no one can represent you the best except yourself. One of the great examples which would make my point is Steve Wozniak. Today the whole world reveres Steve Jobs while he was a great designer, innovator and presenter. The complete technical side and the fulfillment of all the great design was done by Steve Wozniak, who was an introvert. Had he been able to show the world what his contribution was, we would be revering two Steves. So that's the best way to get most of the things your way and stay happy.